And finally, the Medway Neurological Network is celebrating its 10th anniversary and held a special showcase with talks, stalls and panels and a lot more. It's all to demonstrate the technology and aid that people can receive for motor neuron diseases and mental health disorders. Bringing together more than 30 CEOs, companies and startups, our reporter Kai Wei went down to the event to find out more.
The Medway Neurological Network is celebrating its 10th anniversary, showcasing its latest innovations over at the Medway campus.
We have our Neurotech 25 event today. We are celebrating 10 years of being formed and carrying out events over the years to promote the public's understanding and knowledge of neurological diseases. At the moment, we have 6 in 100,000 people within the UK who suffer with a neurological disease. And of course, with that person, there is very often a partner and family supporting them.
What it does for the residents of Medway is it brings all the technologies that are currently out there, and you'll see from the number of stands that are there and people demonstrating into one place, because it can be quite a minefield to understand what exactly out there. And if you don't know it's out there, how do you ever know to look for it? It enables people to come and listen to the advancements. You've got a lot of experts talking, but also they can go and play with equipment. They can talk to people in similar circumstances, and they can be signposted through what can be a really, really difficult time.
The tech on display includes brain scan technology, educative tools, and software that's designed to help people with motor neuron diseases and many other health conditions.
We have an app called Lift, which is designed to make music therapy and music activities accessible to people who don't play a musical instrument. And we're concentrating on people who've got cognitive impairment. So we're working with people with autism, dementia, a number of other conditions. I think we've got about 4 pilot groups. It's going really well. We're continuing to do those pilot groups. Now we want to take it out into schools, into dementia groups, get it out there.
The stalls weren't limited to technology though, as companies like Carers First, Parkinson's UK, and many more had stalls to raise awareness and support.
START is a disability outreach project. It includes a strong peer network, and we have a social media, and we run workshops as well. I found out about START through my emails, that it's a disabled-led program. I didn't know about START, but it was when I met other disabled students in the university who have autism, who have ADHD, who have a disability, and they have told me how much START has changed them as a person. Honestly, I just don't know what I could do without it.
Aiming to help others mentally and physically, the latest advancements in technology are no doubt shaping the future of the medical field in Kent. Kai Wei for KMTV in Chatham.
Well, here to talk more about the event as well as his startup company is Stuart Grimshaw. You saw him in Kai's report there. He's the CEO of Headsoup and the creator of Lift. Stuart, thank you so much for joining us live this evening. A really interesting startup you got there, and a bit of innovation that you displayed yesterday at the event in Medway. Tell us a little bit more about it and what it's used for, because people can create music who maybe don't have the traditional motor skills to play a more traditional.
So the sort of the core tech has been in development for a couple of years, and a fortuitous meeting at the back end of last year, and then a sort of a kind of experimental prototype we did in January with a group that works with dementia patients, led to our company completely pivoting towards people with cognitive impairments. It was such a good fit, and we had such good results from even the rudimentary version of the app that I threw together in January.
How does it all work?
It took off. A lot of introductions led to a lot of other introductions. So, and here we are. So,
yeah, we can see some pictures on the screen.
We're just releasing this month.
Yeah, we can see some pictures on the screen here now. How does it work? Is there some sort of AI technology there, or tell us more?
Not in our software. We're using, I think the iPad uses AI to do the gesture recognition to tell our software where the hands are. So we sort of, we hook into the iPad's software to monitor where the hands are, and after that we take over, and the music side of it doesn't actually use any AI. It's just it's old school software. It's just programmed to make music.
I'm sure it's been really enjoyed by the users as well, right?
Yeah, it's gone down really well. So we've had we've been using it with various groups of people with different sort of cognitive impairments and conditions. But we've had huge success with children with autism, which we've been working hard on in certain schools this last term. And then dementia patients. Those are the two areas where we found the level of engagement really high, and it's made a big difference. We've had some quite moving sessions with people from those two groups. So it's been great. It's been very it's been a lot of fun the last 8 months.
And you were at the Neurotech event yesterday. Tell us a little bit about the importance of having this every year. It was in its 10th year.
That was great. So this is our first year. We got connected to that via the Headway Group, which is a brain injuries charity. And Jane Etheridge there sent us. So got us connected up there. So it's the first time we've attended. And it was brilliant. It was really good. We ended up talking a lot of sort of tech talk between us and firms that are in a similar space. We ended up speaking to a lot of groups about possible addressing people with Parkinson's, which is not something we've looked at. So I think that sort of interchange of different firms and different techies, sort of with different technologies, is really promising. So it's like a little mini sort of Silicon Valley in Chatham. It was great. It was a really good afternoon. Very productive.
Stuart, thank you so much for joining us. I'm afraid we're out of time, but thank you for joining us this evening.